Is the wind coming from that side? And it's facing the music like. Is that not what I say?
Here's the glove, Joe, the glove.
Right, here she goes. I was backward at going forward. And why I didn't know. Those people called me shy and other people said I was slow. My father blamed my mother for rearing me a lazy sod, but she maintained it was his fault that all his crowd was odd. Why don't you go way out and get a woman, he used to say to me. When I was your age, the very least I had was children. But there's one wee tip I'll give you. Well, it worked for me when I was young. If you're not in bed by 12 o'clock, then you'd be fair better off at home. I had my eye on Mary Ann this last 8 years or so. Now, the only thing that held me back was just in case she might say no. See, the problem was I turned her down back in her younger days. Mind you, it's not that she's got any better looking, it's just I'm not as hard to please. I told her she was ugly and I wouldn't be telling lies. You know, she once worked in a butcher shop just to keep away the flies. Well, I had got to the stage when it came to looks I didn't give a damn, and I know you'll say it was just as well if you saw the cut of me at the end. From time to time I'd meet her down about the shop, but I never had the courage to bring the subject up. I knew she still was cool with me since I turned her down that time, but now that she's got the bit of land and the money, I had sort to change my mind. I was in contact with a man, an expert in these things, who swore to me he had a plan and he told me to get the rings. Now, says he, if you'll follow me get a woman plan, I'll guarantee within a week I'll have a rating from your hand. Next time that you see her, you pay her a lot of heed. Look closely at what she's wearing and see if there's anything she might need. Perhaps a scarf around her neck or something for her hair. And if you like the plan, come back to me and we'll take it on from there. Well, later on that evening I was milking in the byre and I made up my mind to go for it, or should I say, God loves the trial. Sure, after all, I'd be no worse off if thou begged. She says, no, I just reminded that I was right the first time when I told her where to go. It was just 2 evenings later I was going down to have a pint. And who did I see but Mary Ann coming peddling on the bike. And just as I was meeting her, didn't there come this great big truck? Well, it nearly blew the clothes clean off her. They get a right good look. Mind you, there wasn't the whole pile she needed as far as I could see. All her bits and bobs was covered from just above the knee. But just at the last second I spied what a man had buy for the woman he loved. It was sitting there in front of me. She wasn't wearing gloves. Oh, gee. I went into town the next Monday, on next Thursday on the bus from Mullivan to try and buy a pair of gloves, the first pair of the plane. I told my mare what I was doing and could she recommend the kind. She said it'd fit you better buy them for yourself and not be always wearing mine. And then said she, should I go with you? You might need me to try them on. Well, it's not the way I planned it, so I thought I'd better play along. She says, come on into that draper shop that belongs to Fred McVickers. I'm in an awful state for a pair of pants, you know, that's what gets so-called knickers. Well, when I went into the draper shop, I was completely mesmerised because when the shopman asked me, sure, I didn't know her size. I stood there like an idiot. She said, I didn't know what to do. God say, you had me there. But she's about a 7 in a shoe. I bought a pair about her size as far as I could tell. A lovely pair of leather ones that had a gorgeous smell. I saw a pair of men's gloves, they were sitting on the shelf, and I thought about what May had said and I bought them for myself. Well, then he gave me this long list of instructions what to do if the gloves got soiled or wet. So see, will you remember all I told you? Oh, says I, no, don't you fret. I looked over at the mother, she seemed to have her business done. Says, hey May, you better shape yourself or the last bus will be gone. Well, when I got home, I started thinking about it, I had to say to me again. So I got a pen and paper and I wrote the whole lot down. See, I knew that I'd be nervous and leave out half what should be said, so it seemed to make much more sense to write the whole lot down instead. Later on I washed and shaved, so I'd be looking nice and splashed on what was left in the bottle of allspice. Says, "Hey, May, where's the shop?" And she says, "Sure, it's laying on the bed." When I thought I was picking up the package with the gloves, didn't I bring the knickers up instead? Well, I left the house as clear as punch, not realising what I'd done. Jumped up on the old tractor and got her started on the run. When I arrived at Mary Ann's, I could see she was alone, so I parked the tractor on another slope and I pointed her for home. I sort of sneaked up to the front door and on it I did knock, and when Mary Ann came out to say I'd like to talk. "Here's a wee something I bought for you in McVicker's shop," and I handed her the present with the letter on the top. She began to open up the envelope. "Oh," I said, "Mary Ann, you better open up the present first and I will read the letter." Well, the plan was going perfect. I thought I'd have a fight. I felt like the dog that had the two tails. I didn't know which of them to wear. Just when she opened up the present, she didn't look one bit pleased. But then she grinned that was there before and quickly been erased. God, I said, she didn't like the gloves and it felt an awful dread. "Today will I read the letter now?" "Well, I can't wait for it," she said. Well, I wrote you this wee letter, my dearest Mary Ann, to explain about the present. I hope you'll understand. See, the last time that I saw you, I noticed you hadn't any on, so I bought you these and I hope you're pleased and that they'll keep you warm. Now, why I took this liberty, you're wondering, I suppose. Well, I could see your skin was turning blue around where it was exposed. I had them all flies and midges and I used to pick and bite, and I could see you were catching the brunt of it when I saw you on the bike. You know, I really liked them when I saw them on the shelf. In fact, I liked them so much, I bought a pair myself. See, when it was cold, I'd wear my mother's. I thought it wasn't fair that I was wearing them so much and they were her only pair. Oh, I am Mary Ann. If you should ever wet them, which you might now, who can tell? Well, you're not supposed to wash them, they'd only lose their lovely smell. And if you should ever torture them, well, just rub them with a rag and blow into them from time to time. They say it helps them not to sag. Now, I don't know if you're superstitious, my dearest Mary Ann, but for myself I have to say I'm a very superstitious man. So if you should ever drop them, which now and again I hope you'll do, well, they say it's bad luck to pick up your own, so I'll pick them up for you. Now every time you put them on, I hope you'll think of me, and every time you take them off, I hope you're happy as can be. You might find them a wee bit tight at first, but that's because they're new. But you don't you worry when I'm with you, I'll pull them off. Well, you know, the face it was flying in Mary Ann. I thought she'd blow a fuse. And the language that was coming out of her, I never heard a woman use. Yes, and B and your humble C were some of the nicer things she called me, as she read me 7 generations and ridiculed my pedigree. It was only then I saw the knickers and realised the mistake I had made. I was trying to explain about the mix-up in the person, but that was an unforgiving plea. Whatever word that came out of her, her voice was getting higher, and didn't she take me a brand new pair of drawers and flung them in the fire? Get out of here, you pervert, before I called the law. That she scattered me with a saluter to the jaw. Jesus, I didn't see it coming, took me right off my feet. And in the melee that followed, I lost my cap and nearly all. Jesus, I gathered up my alls and balls and I made a quick retreat. Abused were still being huddled at me as I staggered across the street. She opened up the window and flung out my brand new cap. She says, "Here, will you take that rag with you, and likewise that heap of scrap." And as I freewheeled down the driveway, I was hopping off each ditch. My ears, they were still throbbing from the Darcy, I was glad that I escaped from one, that I survived. I was never as close in all my life to being it alive. Well, I'm sitting here with a hump on me this last number of hours and thinking, well, wasn't I the silly pellet that didn't bring her up a bunch of flowers? And whenever I meet John Expert, I'll tell him to take his flag and to shove it where the sun don't shine and to hell with Mary.